We're going to go into our one leg stand now, so we all know this one. Tummy in, nice tall posture, set your eyes on something. Maybe hold the chair as you lift that knee to start with, then have a go at letting go of the chair. If you're in bare feet, it might feel a little different. You can feel your ankle sort of twitching and wobbling. That's all good stuff. So that's good feedback. That's improving our balance as we do that. And release, just march it out. And we'll go to the other side. So take your time, draw that tummy in as you lift that other leg now. Just balance there. And if it's too easy, if you think, oh, I can't feel anything happening, wobble on purpose. Have a little wobble, or turn the head, or shut the eyes. Just make it a little bit harder all the time, so we're challenging ourselves, we're improving. Lovely, well done. Shake it out. So that was with the knee forward. We'll do our balance with the knee back now. Well, the heel back, not the knee really. The knee goes down, the heel comes back. So it's the same balance, just slightly different centre of gravity. And we're holding it there again. If you want to make it harder, turn the head, shut the eyes, have a little wobble, and release, shake it out. And then we'll do the other side. So other heel up, so my knee points down. I'm keeping good posture, my hips are level, and I'm just balancing. I'm fighting for the balance. So if it's a bit easy, again, make it harder. Doesn't matter if you wobble or if you pop that foot down. Just keep challenging yourself. Brilliant, well done, march it out. Okay, let's combine those two together now. So I'm going back to the original leg. I'm going to go up to the front and we'll just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now swing it under without putting the heel down to the back balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Shake it out. Let's change to the other leg and we'll do the same exercise. So we're coming up to the front first. Remember to pull that tummy in, nice strong back. 4, 3, 2. Now swing it under and heel comes up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Shake it out. So we'll do that exercise again, but we'll do it twice. So without putting the foot down if possible, draw that knee up, balance for 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready to swing the heel back. We're balancing there now. 4, 3, 2. Get ready to swing the knee through without putting the heel toe down if you can help it. For 4, 3, 2. And the last time, swing back. We're nearly there now. 4, 3, 2 and 1. So it's around about a 20 seconds balance. So that's brilliant. Remember, we should be aiming for 30 seconds if possible to get this real good benefit. So let's try again. We're going to raise that knee. So if you're listening to the recording of this, you can always pause and do a little bit longer if you want to, and come back. And also I noticed on the YouTube and on the recording, swing forward again, you can slow the speed down. So if you want to do everything a little slower, you just put it on 0.75 speed, swing it back. And that means you're holding all the balances longer, but you're also doing the movements a little bit slower. So if you prefer that, that's a good option. Right, let's just march it out now because we've spent a little time just balancing on those legs. So a little bit quicker now, we're going to do the crossover. So my left hand is going to touch my right knee and I'm going to do that just 10 times. Just do it in your own time. If I'm going a bit quick, just go your normal speed. That's okay. If you can keep up with me, have a go. It's good to do a few things fast if you can as well. So mixing slow movements and fast movements. I have no idea how many we've done, so let's do another 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to quickly swap over to the other side now. Straight away if you can. 10 on that side. Keep going. Just have a quick look at you. Everyone all right there? Lovely. Super. Nice balancing, everyone. Oh, good. Arthur's going for knee to elbow. Brilliant. Is that about 10, do you think, David? I think so, yeah. Shake it out. Well done. Okay, let's do the alternate ones now if you can. So if you don't need to hold on to, it's touching one knee then the other. If you need to hold the chair in between, just do it a little slower. And if you're feeling very adventurous like Arthur is, he's lifting elbow to knee, but that is quite a task, isn't it, getting the elbow to the knee? So just do a couple if you can. Let's do a few more. I'm putting my tummy in, especially as I lift that knee. I'm putting the tummy in to work the core muscles as well. Let's do one more. Super! Shake it out. Well done. Okay, we're going to do our split stance work now. So get your chair on the right-hand side of you if you need it. We're going to take that inside leg forward, outside leg back. We're in our nice walking stride. So we've got to practice our balance in our walking stride as well as our normal posture. So let's do our rocking. We know that one, don't we? Pulling the front toe up, pushing back, and then pushing forwards, just like a rocking horse. Heel coming up at the back, toe coming up at the front. Again, I'm doing it in bare feet today, and I can really feel my toes and my feet working on this one. Okay, let's put all that weight forward now. Just balance there with most of the weight on the front leg. It's slightly bent. And if we can, very carefully, we try to lift that back leg up, balance like a beautiful ice skater there, lovely, and come back down and swing back, and let's just lift that front leg. Can you flex the foot, point the toe to the ceiling, and balance there? Good, we'll just do that once more, forward, taking the weight off gradually. If this does hurt your back when you lift the back leg, just keep it a bit lower. Try not to arch the back, so keep the tummy pulled in, keep the core muscles strong. And then last time, swinging back, just see if we can lift that nice, strong, straight leg at the front and flex the foot and balance at the same time. Lovely. Just gently release. We'll do that on the other side now. So move the chair or just turn around. So you've got your other leg forward now. You're in a good long walking stride, so not too short on this stride. And if you see me from the front, I'm not in a sort of tightrope position. I've got a little bit of a gap between my feet, about hip width gap. So let's do the rocking first. Forward and back. So that's nice and easy. Good feeling. Feeling the weight transfer from forward to back. Coming forward, staying on that front leg now, lifting the heel at the back. And if you can, don't worry if you can't, you can always leave the toe down, just lift the back foot if you're able. This is working the back of the leg here as well, up to the bottom. And then slowly bring it down, do the opposite weight onto the back leg. Now lift the front foot and flex the foot if you can. This is strengthening the front of the thigh and also stretching the back of the knee with that straight leg, flexed toe. Let's do that once more, slowly coming forward, either lifting or balancing on that back, lifting the back leg, balancing on the front leg. And the last time, swinging back, lifting and balancing with a flexed foot. Brilliant, let's just shake it out. We're going to do a little bit of tandem walking now, so make sure you've got either your cupboard handy or your chair, or if you don't need anything, that's fine. We're going to get into our tightrope position with our right foot forward. Just stay there for a moment. Your knees are a little bit soft. Think about where your hips are. They should just sort of be dropped down a little bit with the bottom tucked under slightly. Don't let the bottom stick out too much. Then think about lifting the rib cage to extend the spine. And your shoulders are down with your chest, the upper chest particularly, is just open and nice and proud on that open upper chest. Okay, while I'm talking, you're of course balancing, so you're feeling your ankles wobbling now probably. And then if you want to make it a little harder, you're keeping that chin parallel to the floor and you're just turning that head slightly to look over one shoulder. And then you're turning it slowly to look over the other shoulder. That should make you wobble a little bit more of a challenge. And then as we come to the front, last few seconds, I'm just going to place my hand on the chair for this one as I gently close my eyes. And with my eyes shut, I can either play the piano on the chair or stroke the cat, or gently lift the fingers off the chair. And I'm maybe not touching the chair at all now. And then carefully open the eyes and shake the legs out. Well done. Takes a lot of concentration, that one, doesn't it? Well done, everyone. So we're going to do the same thing with the other foot forward. So make sure the other foot is forward now. And if it's too painful on the knees or the hips to actually get in that straight line with the heel and the toe touching, just take a little gap in between the heel and the toe if you need to, or make the feet a tiny bit wider. As long as it's a challenge for you, make it as hard as you can for yourself. So remember the posture again. Start with the feet flat on the floor, equal weight on both sides. Coming up to the knees are slightly soft. Coming up to the hips are sort of tucked under slightly, tummy pulled in. Hips dropping down just slightly. The rib cage is lifted slightly, creating that length in the spine. But my shoulders are down and relaxed. And I'm open across the top of my collarbones. My collarbones are long and open. My chin is parallel to the floor. And to make it harder, you can turn that head side. Have a good look over your shoulder. Turn it to the other side. Maybe your ankles are beginning to just ache a little bit. Just see what you can do. Can you just fight and keep the balance there for the last few seconds? I'm just touching the chair now as I close my eyes, and I'm practicing letting go with my fingertips, 1 or 2 fingers maybe, just caressing the chair a little bit. I'm wobbling, that's fine, and I've released. Okay, shake those legs out. We're going to just loosen those ankles because they did a lot of work there. So just holding the chair for now, don't worry about your balance. Lift one leg and just give it a little shake out, loosen out the ankle, loosen out the knee and the hip, just get it all nice and loose, and then change on the other side as well, nice and loose, and changed on the other side. Well done. Okay. And we've done quite a good balance section, haven't we? We'll just do a tiny bit more balance and strength before we sit down and do some band work. We did a good section on lunges last week, didn't we? So let's try again. The lunge. So I've got my chair just on, where have I got the chair? On the right side I have. So I'm going to work, my left leg is the one that's going to be moving out and side and back. So take my left leg forward into the lunge, dip and push back, feet hip distance apart. Take my left leg out to the side, bending, you have to stretch for the chair a little bit there, don't you? And then take my left leg all the way back for a backwards lunge. So remember when we used the clock analogy, we went forward, left leg 12 o'clock, came back to the middle, left leg out to 9 o'clock, bending the outside leg back to the middle, left leg to 6 o'clock, bending both legs back to the middle. Okay, let's just come back up from that. So we start with 6 o'clock. Well done. We're coming out to 9 o'clock. And then we're going to 12 o'clock. Nice, slow, controlled lunges. You can go as deep as your knees allow. Okay, I'm going to move the chair around the other side, but you can adjust however you want. My leg that's going to be moving out now is my right leg. So starting with the hip width for distance apart on the feet, I'm stepping forward with my right leg and dipping, and I'm stepping out to the side. I'm just bending the outside leg. The inner leg stays more or less straight on that one. And then I step back with the right leg again. So let's try that again, stepping forward with the right. Nice strong lunge, well done. Stepping to the side for that side lunge, and stepping back for the back lunge. Well done, everyone. Back to the middle. We'll just go back to 6 o'clock with the right leg behind, then out to 3 o'clock, and then we'll finish at 12 o'clock. Lovely, well done. Nice strong work, everyone. Okay, let's have a sit down now as we get the bands out. So get your band ready. I'm going to use a black one today. So are we ready for a bit of upper back strengthening? Here we go. We're going to sit. Remember, we're away from the back of the chair, so we've got a nice, strong, straight back. Not straight, but strong, yes. And we're scooping our band underneath. Most of us know this one, don't we? We're breathing in, out as we stretch the band, pulling ourselves back, popping the elbows in, and holding. Can we breathe and hold? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. So this is a brilliant exercise for the upper back, our posture exercise. Hopefully you can see me okay there. Let's do it again. So breathing in, as we breathe out, we stretch the band apart. We draw it back into our tummy. Then if you're looking at a picture of yourself, if you can see yourself in the camera, try and get those elbows to disappear behind you as you push your wrists out and gently release. Well done. Just loosen off in between if you need to, fingers shoulders, whatever you need to. Let's go for number 3. So we're breathing in, we're going out, we're pulling back. So from the side, my elbows are pulling back as far as I can, my shoulders are down, and my elbows are squeezing together. So the squeeze is in between the shoulder blade, isn't it? That muscle there. And gently release. Well done. Let's do a last one now. So nice big effort now. Breathing in, breathing out, pulling back, squeezing, breathing normally. Extend the spine. Find that shoulder blade muscle. Draw them together. Keep your chin about parallel. Keep breathing. And then release. Well done, everyone. Just give yourself a nice big hug and loosen off. Well done. Just slightly round the back, so you're just stretching between the shoulder blades. Just be careful with that one. That's it, well done. And then keep your hands on your shoulders and just see if you can raise your elbows up as if you're taking off a big heavy jumper, and then just stretch those arms down. Oh, well done. Okay, let's pop the band around the back. Sorry, I forgot to say, is there anyone without bands? I think we've oh yes, who's that? Oh, Ruth, you haven't got a band yet. So I should have said, sorry, but you probably did it anyway. When you do that without the band, you just squeeze and lift, yeah? So the same as this one, if you haven't got the band, you just push out and really tense the muscles and squeeze, yeah? So everyone with a band, that's good. Nice, strong upper body. We haven't done this one for a while, have we? So we're sitting up tall, we're breathing in. As we breathe out, we push the band away, about chest height. So everything's about chest height, shoulder width. Keeping the tummy in, the back strong, the shoulders down, and slowly recover. So doing it without a band, you're just squeezing, yeah? Breathe in, as you breathe out, push away, long. Well done, Christine. I can see you doing the one arm, that's lovely. Keep it nice and strong. Don't be tempted to lift the shoulders. Keep a nice gap between the ear and the shoulder and slowly recover. Well done, everyone. Just loosen out the fingers if you need to. Shoulders. Okay, let's go for number 3, I believe. So breathing in, slow, strong push out. And don't forget, if they're feeling a bit easy, make the band a bit shorter. Well done. And Jürgen's doing a few crossovers. That's lovely. Yeah, you can add the crossover if you want. Lovely, Joan. And coming back. Well done. Loosen up. Good. So let's all do a crossover together this time, because you're all keen on that one, I can see. So we breathe in, as we breathe out, we push, and then we squeeze as we cross. Try and get a feeling under the armpit of working the muscle there. And then as you open, if you've got room, go a little wider than you normally go. And then as you squeeze and cross over the other side, squeeze around the armpit muscle. Well done. Come back to shoulder width and slowly release. Lovely. Loosen out. Let's just do one more of those crossovers, because they are good. You should feel it in this muscle here as you cross over, this muscle here up the upper chest. So get the band nice and tight for the last one. Last one. Breathe in. As you breathe out, big strong push now. Well done. Crossing over. It's almost like your elbows are touching one on top of each other, isn't it? Hold and squeeze, and keep breathing as you open wide. Keep the chest nice and proud there, shoulders down. Then slowly bring those arms back in, crossing over again, about shoulder height as well. And then slowly come back to the start. And even though the arms are tired, just very slowly release. Super work. So you should feel that right across the front of the body. Let's just stretch that area out a little bit by sitting up tall, rolling the shoulders a couple of times. Next time you roll them, leave them back. Depending what you've got behind you, you might be able to hold the hands. That's quite strong though. You might be able to just pop the hands either side of the spine, or you might hold onto the chair, whichever works best for you, as long as you're opening this area here. Try and find the bottom of your breastbone, just below the breasts here, and lift it up. Find your collarbones and lengthen your collarbones. Brilliant. Breathe. When you're in this position, your upper lung across here has a really nice space for breathing. So enjoy that space feeling for the upper lung. And gently release. Well done. Right, I'll just push back a bit because we're going to do the triceps on the seat. So the back of the arm. So if you don't have your band, you just go up a bit higher, don't you? And you squeeze the tricep muscle, the back of the upper arm above the elbow. If you've got your band, you pop it around your shins. Get it nice and tight so you're not, so you are working really hard. Your arms are straight, your tummy's in, shoulders down. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, we draw those arms back as far as we can, keeping them straight, not bending the body at all. Keep breathing now, and then slowly release. Well done. Just relax for a second. Let's get ready to go again. Breathe in, drive that long straight arm, squeeze your triceps. Make that muscle above the elbow at the back really work hard by squeezing and lengthening it. And then release. I can feel mine. I hope you can feel yours working. Let's do a couple more now. So breathing in, driving back. Then if you want a little extra work, why not pull the shoulder blades together as well as lengthening the arms, so you're working the upper back as well as the back of the arms. And release. Doing two jobs at once with that one. Whew. And last time, breathing in, breathing out, draw back. How far back can you get those arms? Are they long? Are your knuckles facing the floor? Is your back nice and strong? Your tummy in, are you breathing? And gently recover. Well done. Oh, I'm getting warm. I hope you're getting warm as well. So let's just stretch those triceps out because we've just worked them. So shake those arms out, sit up nice and tall, give your shoulders a bit of a loosen out as well. Then we'll take that one arm up as tall as we can, elbow quite close to the ear if possible, and then fold it down in half and touch the back of your neck. Keep the chin off the chest. Well done. If you've got a safe chair, hold on to the chair and just slightly lean away. Feel the stretch go down the whole side of the body. Keep breathing, keep it nice and relaxed, don't force anything. And then gently recover. Well done, just loosen those shoulders out and change sides. So we go up and down. Hold the chair if you've got an appropriate chair and come over. Keep the armpit nice and open, elbow pulling back slightly and gently release. Well done everyone, loosen out. The last little upper stretch we'll do is we'll just interlock the fingers and cup the back of the head. Keep the chin up and open those elbows as wide as you can. Breathing and releasing. Lovely, well done. And loosen them off. Okay. And we're going to do our strength and balance section. So you use the chair as little as you need to for these. Don't worry if you don't have the ankle weights because we're going to do them nice and slow, so they're quite hard anyway, aren't they? So this is to work the outer thigh, outer hip. We stand up tall, tummy in. Gradually take that outside leg and raise it just as high as you can. Might be lower, might be higher. Hold it out and then control the lower. Well done. You either put it down or you keep it slightly off the ground if you can manage that strength as well. So it's going out for number 2 and swinging it back. I'm either putting it on the ground or lifting it up. I'm going again for number 3. Sorry, Jeff, you weren't quite ready, were you? And lower down. Well done. Don't forget you need to keep a nice strong core for this, so don't collapse the core muscles. Strong core. We're holding them quite slowly, holding them quite a long time and slowly, so it's really working the outer hip on the leg that you're lifting, but also the leg you're standing on, and lower down. Was that 5, David? I think so. Okay, shake them out, and then we'll go to the other side. I'm just going to swing the chair around, but you adjust it how you want to. Jeff, you can do an extra few, catch up if you want. Okay, slow, controlled lift. The foot is facing forwards. Nothing is twisting. It's just lifting to the side and lowering. So we lift strong and hold. We're strong here. And as we lower, we don't give up and just drop it. We lower slowly as well. We're swinging it out and squeezing our outer hip to lift, keeping the spine long and coming back. Let's do 2 more. Squeezing up, lifting, it's a strong movement, and down, and we've got 1 more to do. Just go as high as you feel you can, and down we come. So you should feel that around the back of the hip, around the side of the hip. So just loosen that area out a little bit, and then we'll move on to the hamstring work, the back of the leg work. So remember, legs are hip distance apart. This is the one where we don't lift our knees, isn't it? So get your core strong, nice strong posture to start with, and then you're pulling the heel back up behind you as far as you can, and you lower slowly. Taking the weight on the other leg as you squeeze the other leg up now. So don't let those knees come forward at all. Squeezing up one side and lowering and down. Well done. Don't forget the extra little squeeze when you get up, because that really does get into the muscle. So if you're just swinging it up and just going to about there, just really try and squeeze it up a little bit more and down. Well done. Keep going. So going from one side to the other. Well done. If you want to challenge your balance on these, you let go of the chair or just have the chair there if you need it. And if you're very confident, you can always add a little pull back to get that back working as well. Good. So as you lift the leg, you just pull the elbows back. Excellent. Let's just do one more on each side. The hamstrings need a lot of attention. They tend to get a bit lazy, a bit neglected at the back of the thigh there. Super. So if you're watching a recording, you can press pause, replay, and do that all again if you want. Okay, let's work on the calves now. So feet hip distance apart. This is the one where we just raise the heels up onto our tiptoes and slowly down. Most of us probably don't need to hold on for this one, so make the balance work up and slowly down. You can put your hands on your hips if you like that. That's quite nice. And down. We'll just keep them above the chair if you need them. So we're just lifting the whole body weight. It's coming up and we're coming onto our tiptoes and down. Well done. This is a good one. You can do it any time of the day, isn't it, really, when you just feel like you need to do a little bit more. If you're waiting for the kettle to boil or something, and you're just lifting up your heels, getting the calves working. That's lovely. Just one more there. And then we'll do a little bit of a hold. So just bend the knees for a second and just tap the toes out. That helps release the tightness in the calves a little bit. Just tapping those toes. Well done. So let's see if we can do a nice long hold now. Hopefully you can see my feet in the camera, I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to raise up. I'm on my tiptoes. I'm letting go of the chair and I'm holding. I'm going to reach up, have a little wave if I can with the right hand. A little wave with the left hand. And then a little wave with both if I can. Can we reach up? Yes, lovely, looking good. And down, super. Let's shake that out a little bit. Tap the toes if you want to. And we'll do that all again. We'll see if we can do it a little bit longer this time. We'll go right, left, then both. So here we go. Up onto the tip of our toes, long body. Let's reach up with that right hand. Have a little wave. Come down. Left hand, have a little wave. It's nice, everyone's waving at me, it's very nice. Right hand, left hand, we're still on our toes. Can we double wave all the way up to the top? Reach tall, how tall can you reach? Change that light bulb. And down, all right, let's stretch those calves out now. So calf stretch, nice big step back, bend the front leg, straighten the back leg, and ease into it. You should feel that tightness of the calf. Just relax, don't fight it, remember, just go with it. Go with the flow, relax and breathe. Well done. Let's change legs. So front leg is bent, back leg is straight. We're just sinking down, relaxing our body weight into that stretch. Lovely, well done. And gently recover. Okay, I think we better stop there on that on the ankle weights, otherwise I'll run out of time again. So we'll come down and sit down and we'll take the ankle weights off. Have a drink of water if you've got time. And I'm just quickly looking at what we were going to do now. Just do a little bit in the chair now, just to loosen the back off a bit. So hopefully you can see my side to side. So I'm forward in the chair. I'm lifting my chest and just carefully stretching forward, stretching the back, and then letting go and rolling up slowly. I'm just folding in half, stretching the lower back slowly down and dropping the head and rolling up. Well done. We'll come to the front again now when you're ready, and we'll do a little twist. So I'm sitting up tall, taking one hand and taking it to the opposite side of the outside of the opposite knee, and then bringing the other hand either to the chair or to your bottom. Lift the chest and turn to the side. Keeping the flexibility in our spine, which is really important. And then gently recover. And we'll do the other side. So take that other hand to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand behind you or on the chair. Lift up. Got a little blue bottle in my face. And twist to the side. Don't be tempted to let the knees twist with you. Keep the knees strong, facing forwards. Keep the spine really long, the shoulders down. Keep breathing. And gently recover. Well done. Just loosen those shoulders out. Brilliant. Okay, should we do a couple of core work for the tummy muscles? I know I need this one, so I'm on the edge of the chair. If your chair is safe, just be careful. My hands across the chest. I keep my feet on the floor and I slowly lean back, but don't touch the back of the chair if possible. And then a big strong effort to sit up again. You can go slightly forward if you want to, and then you slowly tip back. If it hurts your back at all, don't do it, but you should feel the work in the tummy muscles. Depending on what sort of chair you've got, it might not work for you where you are. If it doesn't work, just sit there and relax. Now, when you get back here, you really draw the tummy in, you keep the spine long, and you're controlling the movement. If you feel that's too easy, you can place your hands either side of your temples, and that makes it harder because there's more weight at the top. So when you lean back here, there's more weight, so your tummy has to work harder to hold the position and up. But if it's making your neck hurt, or it doesn't feel right for you, just keep your hands lower. My feet want to lift off the floor when I do this one. Let's do one more. Keep the tummy in, strong back, and release. Well done. Okay, super job. Let's just do our hamstring stretch. Actually, I'll stay here. Most of us know this one. We're on the edge of the chair. Our right leg is forward with our heel resting on the floor. Hands on the bent leg. We have a nice long spine, so we lift up the chest. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, we fold just from the hip, keeping the back nice and long and straight. And when we feel into the stretch behind the knee, we will just rest there for a moment, thinking about extending the length of the leg, the length of the spine. And if you can, you go a little bit further down. And relax. Well done. Change sides. Tummy in, chest up, breathing in. As you breathe out, bend from the hip, keep the spine long, and down you go. When you feel the stretch, just rest there for a moment. Try to relax, don't fight it. And if you can lengthen the leg, the heel away from you anymore, have a go. Lengthen the spine. And slowly use your hands to push yourself back up with. Well done, everyone. Super work. Okay, I think we're more or less there. Don't forget to do your pelvic floor. I won't do them now, but don't forget to do those squeezes at home. If you've got your ball, do your inner squeezes, lifting up and pulling your pelvic floor in. But we'll go straight into our relaxation now because we've done a nice load of work. So sit back into the chair, feet flat on the floor, shoulders relaxed, getting nice and comfortable. And you can just gently shut those eyes now. Make sure you feel safe in the chair. You're nicely balanced first. So you don't need to see me, just as long as you can hear my voice now as we begin to close those eyes and bring our focus inside, an internal focus. Not a quick run through from your body from top to bottom. See how it feels, top to toe rather. Just notice how everything feels, how the neck feels, the shoulders, the tummy, the knees. And just let everything sort of just settle down for a moment. Just let them calm down and settle down as we begin to focus on our breathing, drawing the breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, just let go of any tension you're holding on to and just focus on that breathing again. Drawing the breath in, relaxing the breath out.